Oh, yeah, yeah, we're off for, we got 2 weeks.
All right, so we're live here. Second game of the day. And in the JV bracket, we have Huntington taking on Bayport. And so far, no score in this one. As the ball now with the offense of the Phantoms. So with the rock is LaPuma, and she works that to Bongiorno. Now Jensen gives to May. Ball now with Aiello. And that look by LaPuma. Ball down, and May looking for the GB. But this one goes to Huntington, but nice job by LaPuma getting it back for Bayport. And so they'll have a fresh shot clock. So they get it to X, and it's Aiello. Aiello shoots. And that is going to be a save for Huntington. So Van Horn with the save, keeping this one scoreless. And the Blue Devils look to clear up the field. This pass is high and out of bounds. So the Phantoms have it on offense. Nice look by Bongiorno. And the finish by LaPuma. And so it's the Phantoms first on the board. So now it's Huntington looking to clear this to their offense. And this one is going to be a turnover. So give the ball back to Bayport. And Aiello, she'll work it backwards. So the Phantoms, they get it to X. LaPuma with the rock. And they work it back out. They go up top to Bruckner. And this one is going to be a goal. So now that is a 2-0 lead for the Phantoms. And once again, Huntington will look to clear. And out of bounds is the call. So nice job on the ride by the Phantoms. And Bruckner works it to Cahill. And Cahill, she gets that one across to Kennedy. So it's Aiello surveying. Ball knocked down. And this one will stay in bounds, scooped up by LaPuma. Now it's Bongiorno. That stinger is good for Kayla Bongiorno. And once again, Bayport with the takeaway on the ride. And that one is going to be a save for Huntington. So a big stop there to keep this a 3-0 game. And actually, just a correction. So for Huntington in the net, it is Zoe Chiclacos. So credit her with that save. Now it's Dello. She clears up the field for the Blue Devils. On this one, broken up by Luce. So a nice job there by Olivia Luce, and it's scooped up by Diaz. Now Bayport, they look to clear. They work it back to Kennedy and redirect across the field. And scooping up possession is Camposano. And this is going to be a yellow card on Huntington. So this will give Bayport the player up advantage for the next 2 minutes. So that should take us to about the 10:20 mark. And it's Aiello. She cashes in. So Kaylin Aiello, she makes this a 4-0 lead for Bayport. And that's going to bring us back to the draw circle. So on the draw, it's going to be Kayla Bongiorno for Bayport, and it'll be Shea Gilroy for Huntington. And this one is up. Ball on the ground. And that's a win on the draw for Bongiorno. She pushes up the field. And this is going to set up a free position for Farrell. So a nice job drawing the shooting space. Olivia Farrell. Farrell runs it and shoots. And the save by Chiclacos. And she gives to Dello Iacono. Ball on the deck. Fight for the ground ball. Huntington all able to keep momentarily, but now it goes back on the ground. Now it's Bruckner fighting for Bayport, and she's got it. Here come the Phantoms. And that'll do it for the yellow. So teams back even. And now it's Farrell. Farrell shooting. And another save for Chiclacos. Knocked down, scooped up by Farrell. So another offensive possession for Bayport. La Puma, the feed broken up. And Aiello with the ground ball. Now it's Bruckner. Bruckner back to Aiello. Farrell, she goes back to Aiello. Aiello's feed, and that shot by La Puma just wide. 18 to shoot on the shot clock for Bayport. And look back for La Puma, and this time they connect. So Liliana La Puma with that goal on the feed from Kaylin Aiello. So for Huntington, they look to clear up field, but out of bounds is the call. So another nice job on the ride by the Phantoms. Now it's Bruckner. Bruckner pulls it back out. Now La Puma. Now Farrell. She's at X. And they work this back out to Jensen. This ball hits the deck. And possession goes to Huntington. Just with a ground ball by Purcell. And she gets it up ahead to Bensavenga. Here come the Blue Devils. And the look for Puccio. Puccio shooting. That one wide. And Huntington, they keep possession, scooped up by Golden. And Golden's look, and that shot saved by Diaz. And the ground ball for the Phantoms. So the GB by Little. And now here comes Bruckner. Now Farrell, she gives to Bishop, now to La Puma. And it's with Liliana May. Now 20 on the shot clock. Oh, and that shot off the pipe. That'll reset the shot clock. This one will be going to Huntington. So the ball with Dello. Oh, and Dello loses the goggles. Possession now with Purcell. And Purcell's feed broken up. Intended for Bensavenga. She comes up with the ground ball. Now Golden. Oh, and that look intended for Palacios. But the turnover gives this back to Bayport. Now it's Farrell. Farrell, nice look. Shot. And that's a goal for Layla Rogers. So Farrell to Rogers. And now the lead at 6-0 for Bayport. Ball now back with the Huntington offense. And Arelt gives to Bensavanga. Now it's Puccio. Oh, Puccio, the look for Purcell. And this one goes wide. Inside of 20 on the shot clock for Huntington. Ball with Gilroy. Now 10 seconds to shoot. Arelt has it up top. And this one broken up. And Huntington, they won't get a shot off, so this is going to be a shot clock violation. And possession going back to the Phantoms. And so it's scooped up by Cahill. Cahill gives to Bishop. Now LaPuma looking to attack. That shot is good. So that is a first half hat trick for Liliana LaPuma. Score now 7-0 Bayport. Pushing up the field is Delo Iacono. And a good stick as that shot goes high. Ball skips away. And the GB goes to Jensen. Jensen, she pushes upfield. Now gives to Bruckner. So Bayport, they get it to LaPuma. Oh, LaPuma's feed broken up on a nice ground ball. As this one goes back to Huntington. So the GB to Harris. And Huntington looking to clear, but it goes out of bounds. So once again, Bayport doing a really good job on the ride. Now the ball with Olivia Farrell. And Aiello, she gives up top to Bruckner. Oh, and that pass, just a little too high to handle, but keeping it alive is Jensen. Now it's Aiello. Oh, nice look for May. But that's going to be a save for Chiclacos. Here comes Huntington. Oh, good job by Luce. Good defense. Ball down. This one will stay with Huntington. Oh, nice look. And that's going to be a save for Diaz. This one will stay with Huntington, and they have a fresh shot clock. So Palacios gives to Arelt. Now Gilroy, defended by Bishop. So Palacios, she's got it, nice feed. And that's a goal So Purcell with the finish, and Huntington, they get on the board. So we actually should have had a draw here, but we're now inside of 30 seconds remaining. Now here comes May. And this one on the deck, scooped up by Aiello. 12 to shoot. And that's a save for Chiclacos. And 5 seconds left in the half. Ball with Dello Iacono. And this one skips away. And that'll bring us to halftime. So 7-1 the score. And we'll take a brief timeout. We'll be back shortly with the start of the second half.
I can ask. I will ask if we have any stuff. Yes, you're welcome. periodic study. Okay, no, I'm just
So we're back live here for the second half. And just a score correction. So the score at halftime was actually 8-1 Bayport, and now it's 10-1 as they've scored 2 goals here to open up the second half. And the ball with Huntington. So possession with Golden. And the Golden, the look for Puccio. Oh, and that one is eaten up by Sofia Diaz. Now here comes Bongiorno. She gives to Cahill. Oh, Cahill, nice look up the field to Aiello. And Aiello scores. So Bayport getting up the field in transition. And Aiello with the finish. Great find by Ayla Cahill. And so this is now going to bring us back to the draw circle, with that being the 12th goal of the game. So on the draw, it's going to be Charlotte Bishop for the Phantoms, and for Huntington, Bryce Gilroy. And possession goes to the Blue Devils. So Barch with the GB on the shot by Puccio. Bounces high. And closest to it is the Phantoms. On a good stick by Gilroy. Fight for the ground ball. GB to Olivia Luce. And now Camposano gives to Aiello. And May, she gets it to LaPuma. LaPuma to Aiello. Aiello shot goes high. And this one will go to Huntington. So nice job by Harris there for the backup. And a good job on the ride by Aiello. And she forces the turnover. Ball down. And the fight for possession. And it's scooped up by Bruckner. Bruckner gives to Aiello. And that look inside is taken away by Purcell. So Purcell with the interception. Oh, and she gets knocked down. Jensen going down as well. And this one will stay with Brianna Purcell. So the ball back on offense with the Blue Devils. Now it's Gilroy. Gilroy, the look inside to Purcell, that shot. And that's a goal. So the goal scored by Brianna Purcell. And Bryce Gilroy on that assist. And so that's the second of the game for Purcell.
Hey, Diane, was that a goal? Oh, you moved it off? Okay.
So correction, that one is waved off. So no goal for Huntington. This stays an 11-1 game. Now the ball with Dello Iacono. Again, Huntington, they look to get it up to the offense. Possession with Barch. Now it's Gilroy. Possession now with Palacios. Again, good defense by the Phantoms. Inside of 20 on the shot clock. Now the ball with Shea Gilroy. 10 to shoot. And this will stay with Gilroy, but only 7 seconds on the shot clock. And this one knocked down by Luce. Gets to Puccio, and she scores. So that one is good for Olivia Puccio. So that is now the second of the game for Huntington. Quickly up the field, though, it's Bayport. And it's Jensen to La Puma. And for La Puma, that is her 4th of the game. And this one on the ground, scooped up by Dello Iacono. Here comes Dello. Dello to Puccio. Oh, and that pass intended for Golden. Instead, it's scooped up by Diaz. Now the outlet to Cahill. And Cahill, she gets it up to Aiello. Oh, nice check by Purcell. Ball down. But this will stay with the Phantoms. And that look inside for Farrell, broken up. This one back on the ground. And possession to Huntington. So the GB by Cassidy Harris. Harris gives to Dello. And they work that across to Wasoski. Good check by May, but that one gets to Purcell. And now up ahead to Bensavanga. On a nice knockdown by Cahill. And this one is scooped up by Diaz. Huntington looking to ride the ball back. This one will stay with Diaz. Diaz gets it to Cahill. Oh, ball on the deck. But this one going back to Cahill. So possession will start with Ayla Cahill. And a nice clear by Cahill. She gets that one up to Rogers. All ball on the deck though. And Purcell has it for Huntington. And Bensavanga looking for it for Huntington. And this one will stay with Bensavanga. And Puccio's look broken up by Rogers. And the ground ball goes to Cahill. Cahill pushing up the field, gets it to Aiello. So the ball back with the Phantoms offense. So with possession is Liliana May. Now 15 to shoot. Rogers looks to get inside, shoots, save. GB to Bensavanga. So the save by Chiclacos. Now it's Purcell with possession for Huntington. Inside of 6 minutes remaining in the game. On the look for Golden. Great look and great finish. So Caitlin Purcell to Nora Golden. So the third goal of the game for the Blue Devils. Now the Phantoms, they get it to La Puma. Now with Farrell. Back to La Puma. And keeping this possession alive is May, but only 5 to shoot. And it looks like this one will end up being a save for Chiclacos right at the expiration of the shot clock. Now here comes Purcell. And that one broken up. Ball on the ground and into the stick of Diaz. Now Little gets it up to Cahill. Cahill to Bongiorno. And so the ball back with the Phantoms offense. And that look for May. Shot. That one wide. And this one goes to Huntington. So the chase by Cassidy Harris, giving the ball back to the Blue Devils. Ah, but this pass gets away. And now the GB goes to La Puma. And that shot by Aiello is good. So Aiello, she pushes the lead back to 10. And we're gonna go back to the draw circle. Now inside of 3 minutes remaining in the game. So on the draw, it's Charlotte Bishop for Bayport and Bryce Gilroy for Huntington. And the ground ball goes to Bruckner. Bruckner gets to Jensen. Now to May. Oh, May, the nice look for Jensen. Great ball movement by the Phantoms. And Jensen with that score. And we're gonna have a yellow on Bayport. So the yellow assessed to La Puma. And so Huntington, they'll be up a girl here for the duration of this game. And it's Purcell being swarmed. And Bayport, they have the turnover. This one now broken up by Cahill. So the Phantoms look to clear. Ball on the ground. And the GB to Little. Huntington bringing the double, but this one will stay with Bayport. Now inside of a minute remaining in the game. So the ball with Bishop. Bishop up top to May. Now 10 on the shot clock. Aiello's got it. Works it back to May. May looking to dodge. That shot is in for Liliana May. Now 10 seconds remaining in the game. Huntington maybe looking for one more, but that one knocked down, and that'll do it. So a 15-3 win for the Phantoms. Thanks for everyone that tuned in. Coming up shortly will be the start of the next matchup.